Hey guys, welcome to another review. Today it's about Cyclonus, and we're going to compare Generation 1 Cyclonus with Classics 2.0 Cyclonus. And just right off the bat, you guys can tell they're very similar, except the 2.0 is a little smaller. I never figured he'd be smaller when I took out the Generation 1. I was surprised by that. He's a little smaller than the Gen 1. And the wings are very similar design, the way they angle out, and on the top, these pieces, and you can see this also angles out that way, and you got the pieces on the top, so you got the cockpit up here. The Classics is a little chunkier from the side, as you can see, and if you actually look at them in this angle, it's just my opinion. I think the Generation 1 looks sleeker from here, from this way, and he looks like I said, a little chunkier, but still looks good. I like it. And the purple color is a little darker on him, and as you can see, it's a little lighter on the original. But the wings, the gray is darker on the original, and it's lighter on the 2.0. So both have landing gear, and that was kind of cool for Hasbro to include landing gear with the Classics 2.0 as well. And obviously, you have the Nightstick figure that comes with the Classics line, and they've recreated this one more as a Target Master, because they had issued a Target Master of the original, so I would say he's a Target Master because he comes with the Target Master Nightstick, which becomes his gun, and the original comes with his gun as well. And he comes with I have his tech spec and his instructions, and I'm not going to show him. We don't have time for that. And let's go into the transformation. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transform the original for you guys first. So transformation is simple on him. Let's go ahead and put the landing gear down. I like to take the legs out first because it's very easy to do so. Just bring them out, bring them up and down, and bring the feet out. And the next thing I do is I take the top part here and I bring it down to the back, and then you want to fold these wings back, and you're going to bring his hands down like so and twist them. Kind of sometimes get in that way, but these wings get in the way, but you can just kind of, and then you got to bring these hands down and twist them. And a lot of people, I've seen the transformation on him that other people have done. One thing people don't do much is you have to actually bring this up, his shoulders up, so you can properly transform him into robot mode. So and this shoulder comes up too, presses upwards. And he's kind of tall, isn't he? Let's bring the angle up a little bit. So that's pretty much Cyclonus Generation 1 transformed. And let's put the gun. Arms. Looks nothing like the character in G1, but still a cool figure for Generation 1. I like this guy a lot too. So, and let's transform the 2.0. Put the landing gear back. Here, move this back a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this landing gear in too. And I do the same thing. First of all, what you want to do is detach the panels that are going to become his arms. Kind of leave them out for a bit, and then you bring. And it's really cool. First, I thought, like everybody else, that the legs came down just like his, but the front come down in a separate way, and the back come down in a separate way, which is kind of cool. I really like that. And they really come together at the bottom. They just press right in, become one piece basically, which is so cool. Same thing on this side. Bring out the feet. And then what you want to do is open the back part, the cockpit area, and then you want to press this back so the front cockpit piece goes in, and then just rotate him inwards. And really cool, fits really snug inside. Comes up, and you're going to turn the head around, and you just turn this around this way and click him. Shoulder piece clicks right in, and same way this way, clicks right in. Bring the arms down, and also you're going to bring the elbows out. Sometimes it's kind of hard, so you push right off and detach from the wing, push right out. Let me click these back in here, and then you want to fold out the hands. And here we have Classics 2.0 Cyclonus. And just kind of move the wings back and fold them. I can already see the light piping on this guy. Really good light piping in his eyes. And then the Nightstick character, very easy to transform. Just lift up the front part of the gun, bring his feet back here, and yeah, that's it. Pretty much, you don't have to do much. And that's Nightstick. He's up, and obviously you can, you can put him like this, and also you can put him the other way where you can fold this back and it just clips right in as well. And he pops out too. So put it back. I just like to keep it for now like this. Really cool. And you can, as you can tell, guys, the Generation 1 is taller than the 2.0, and articulation, there's not much going to be on the Generation 1. You got some articulation here on his arms, and hands kind of move up and down, and legs don't really do much. So head, there's no movement there. But it's a G1 figure, so I can understand not having much articulation. But Cyclonus has all sorts of articulation. Head 360, arms 360. If it wasn't for the wing, you can always move them out of the way to do that. Elbows rotate out, up and down movement. Knees in and out, whatever you want. I mean, you got side to side swivel. So, and just your basic movements like all the classics. Today's technology has improved so much where it's really easy to get them to do whatever you basically want them to do. And of course, the original is original, guys. It's always going to be original. And if you're a G1 completist, you're going to need to pick him up. But this one, it's a great update of the Cyclonus we all know from the Transformers movie. And I might get 2 more of him, of this guy here. Yeah, I'm going to pick up 2 more so I can display him with his Armada. That will be really cool to be displayed with the 2 figures right behind. And I highly recommend both figures, guys. You want to pick them up, and that's it. That's about it, guys. All right, talk to you later.